Cheers.
Queensland has been good to us.
There we go, another fish. Well, Sunday fun day. Welcome guys, I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. Drop the comments in below, tell us if you got away. I'm going to start trying to connect with people through our channel as well, through the comments. So yeah, drop some in. Well, we have just arrived at Rocky Point Reserve, just north of Bundaburg. I booked this for 6 nights. It's $27 a campsite per night for two adults. Apparently we got a waterfront site, so I'm super keen to go and have a look and check in. Sue's just busy checking in. So yeah, and then we'll give you some more information about the park. Supposed to have internet. I don't know about toilets or anything like that, but let's jump in, let's get Sue, let's go find our spot.
Winning!
What do you got?
Found bait, don't even have to go to the shop. Squiddies and prawn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
$8 a bag.
Yeah.
Not bad though, there's a fair amount in there.
Yeah.
And,
what do they reckon the fishing's like?
I didn't ask him about the fishing.
Yeah, but okay.
But I did ask him about the water. So every site is hooked up to household water. There's water at every site. So you don't need to worry about water. It is self-contained. If we get Desperado, they've got ensuite sites. Those 2 cabins there are ensuite sites.
Okay.
Otherwise, Sophie needs to stay on a leash. I told her she's fat and old, and he just laughed and said, yeah, no worries, she's probably not going anywhere. But dogs can run off lead on that side of the road.
Oh, right,
They've got a dump point, they've got bins, we've got a riverside site. I'm really excited to see it, number 14, so let's go.
Let's do it.
The road's really good considering it's unsealed.
So you reckon on the right here you can have the dogs off lead?
You can have the dogs off lead, plus, see where this little log is? If you turn right down this road, free firewood.
Oh really?
Free firewood, take as much as you like.
Yeah.
There are fire pits all over, every site's got a fire pit by the looks of things.
Looks pretty busy, but I mean, yes.
Yeah, plenty of land though, plenty of space.
So we're at site, what number?
Number 14, river frontage. So you turn left right here.
The right here, and it's called Whiting Lane.
There are some amazing wood carvings.
Well, here we are, guys. We're all set up. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of can't do's at this place. No drones. Can't do this, you can't do that. But anyway, we'll try and make it work. But look at the view we got from our van. It's like you got your own little garden, fire pit. We're going to go and grab some firewood. And well, here we are. The firewood site. Now, I don't know what they expect us to scrounge around with this because the stuff's pretty big, as you can see. But Sue's looking around. I found this one here that I'll nip up with the chainsaw. It's just over here, and as you can see, it's all pretty big stuff. But there's a little bit. There's the stuff. I've just got to scratch around, I reckon. And yeah, we'll take some back for a fire, either tonight or tomorrow. Sun's going down now, so what's the time now? About 4:30. What do you got? Watch for snakes, dear.
a bigger chainsaw, mate. I think you need a bigger chainsaw, mate.
Yeah. There we go, stuff's light, so. Well, we got some wood. Yeah, fire tonight or what?
We're definitely going to have a fire, but I really think you're going to need a bigger chainsaw, mate.
Yeah.
That stuff was massive with your little chainsaw.
So what I thought is we'll go and just check out the boat ramp quick, just so I know, so I can get my bearings for tomorrow. And then we'll head back to camp and get that fire going. I'll just toast sandwiches tonight.
Yeah, I think some
just
ham
take
and
it
cheese
easy.
sangers on the fire, nice and simple for a Sunday.
And yeah, so let's go check this boat ramp out.
Packed some bags and we headed west. Thought that it might be the best thing for us. I was thinking about me and all the things that you'd leave behind. Family and a peace of mind.
Ooh, yes. Got the fire cranking. My happy wife.
Cheers.
Oh dear. Look at that. Cheers.
Queensland has been good to us.
Look at this, guys. Epic sunset. Hey? Just be honest. Look at that. The van just parked up over there. Beautiful sunset. I'm gonna sit around. Oh dear. Hang on. First mozzie. Haven't seen them in a while. Oh! Might have to get the spray out. But anyway, I'm gonna crank this fire up. Get some hot coals. Get some toasties on there. Have a feed. Early to bed. And then up tomorrow and hopefully catch some fish. Ooh, what are you prepping?
Ham and cheese toasties.
Ham and cheese toasties
For
on a
the
Sunday
fire.
night, eh? On
Nice
the fire.
and easy.
Do I need to grab the
You do.
what do they call it? Like a sandwich on?
It's a sandwich on.
Sandwich on. I'll get that. And I don't know if you can see through here, but the fire is almost ready to have the toasties thrown on, eh?
Perfect.
Whoa! Look at that. Just a quick little 5-minute each side, and look at those toasties. Just perfect. Well, new day, and Tinny's off on the trailer with fishing gear, got ice, and we're all hitched up. We're gonna head down to the boat round. The boat round's only about 100 metres down the road, but it's turned on the low, it's turning, the tide's starting to push, and this was glassed off 10 minutes ago, but that wind slightly picked up, but that's okay. Fairly shallow creek, and because we're at a new sort of estuary, we have to try and figure this out. But I've been watching some YouTube videos on it, and there seems to be flathead, trevally, brim, grunter, and even some whiting down in the mouth, but we're a fair way up, and I'm not gonna try and go over rock bars and stuff because it's quite rocky. We're just gonna put the boat in and we're gonna puddle up here. There's a deep channel that runs sort of along here and then around, and that's about 5 meters deep apparently. But we got the sounder, so we'll go around, we'll have a look, we'll look for a nice little ledge, and we'll go for a flick there.
Maybe we can change our world around. Maybe we can waste this fertile ground. The time we have may never come around. The time we have can Maybe
Today.
we should
It's a port five fish. Got it on GoPro. So excited, and the microphones are turned off, so I've got no audio on it. So let's hope I catch some more fish so I can get it on camera for you guys as well. But it's all been on this rod. Got 2 grunter, 1 GT, 1 sole, and some other funny looking little fish. I'm not sure. I've actually just put this rod in now, all on squid. So let's hope that they're still on the chew and I can get my rods to bend for you. There we go, another fish. What do we got? Oh, another one of these funny. This is what I caught earlier when the microphones were off. Is one of these. Do you guys know what that is? No idea. No idea. But the problem is, oh no, it's not this one. It swallows the hook. Whew. Love it. I don't know what we got here. Feels good. Another like dark type thing, but catching fish. All I need now is for something to be on a dinner table. I don't know what we got here. I should leave these bloody. What do we got? Another little grunter. Come on, you gotta get bigger, mate. Come on, you gotta get bigger. Woohoo! You gotta get bigger. I need bigger ones for dinner. Drop that in. Let's get that back out. Let's get it back out. Come on. Well, big disappointment today. Nothing for the table again, but still a good day out in the water. Just waiting for old mate to take his tinny in and I can just cruise up and take our tinny out, go back to camp, give it a wash, and yeah, catch up with Sue, see what we're gonna make for dinner as there's no fish, but yeah, here's what it is, eh? Well, good morning. It is an absolute blowy of a day. Didn't see this wind coming, but I thought I'd take this time and just give you a little walk around of the tinny setup. And then I'm going to attempt to go out and give it a whirl to see if I can get something for dinner. Hopefully the fish we caught yesterday grow bigger overnight and I can bring something home for dinner. But let me swing the camera around and give you a quick little walkthrough of a little fishing weapon. So what do we got? We have a Stacer 349 Territory, painted in a flat black. I've got them to paint it in the flat back for me, with our little logo on the side and obviously our rego number. And then, so being a 349, it's a 3.49 meter boat, powered by a 15 horsepower Mercury, guys. And then I've put this cheaper deck sort of armor on. I think I just got it off eBay. Put it over here on the seats and up the front. Inside there's no deck yet. I'm considering putting a little deck in there just to make fishing a little bit better and everything can just sit level. And also up front we've just got a little, put the phone and the keys in there while we go. Then I've added on the Ray Marine Axiom 7 Plus. I power that with my ARB jump starter. Tends to hold for about a day. And yeah, I was hoping that was going to improve my fishing. It hasn't. So I'm still getting to learn how to use that, to be honest. And then we've decked it out with a bit of the Railblazer, a few fittings, which is pretty cool because you're not drilling into the boat. You can move these fittings around the boat. You've got 2 rod holders. I'll put a couple around the boat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see the rod holders on that side. That's where I was fishing yesterday, as you would have seen in the video. And then the fuel tank's just up the back. I chuck all my gear on. And that's pretty much it, guys. It sits. The reason why we went for this one, number one, stock. And we went for something with the higher sides. Now it does sit on top of the car a bit high, but I'd rather be safer in the water than having a lower boat. But yeah, it works well. It sits beautifully in the water. And then it's on, there is our Almac folding boat trailer. It took me a bit of time to set it all up to get it to sit nicely on the boat. It's still not quite 100% right. I'm working on it as we go. So guys, that's basically our little fishing weapon. I thought I'll just take some time to show you. Self and Sue sit on this beautifully. Goes beautifully in the water as well. Well, it's that time. I'm gonna make a little run. Give the boat a little clean. It's pack up day, so everything's gotta come off the boat. And well, now that the boat's dry, we've got the motor on the motor stand in front of the caravan. And now take the bits off of the boat and then show you how the tinny goes onto the roof of the ute. And then we'll dismantle the trailer, and then we're going to give you a whip around the ute, show you a little bit of what we got and why we've got it and what we've done to it. So let's crack on. We could most probably lift this by ourselves, but why work harder when you can work smarter? So what I've got to do is I've got to guide it. So I've got 2 rotors on either side of the back bar here, which is just ladder rack rotors from Super Cheap Auto. That was most probably the most expensive part of this build. I think they were like $80 or $90 each. And then I've got 3 cross members that go across with some little lips on either side. We're going to make sure the boat drops into that. Then she'll drop on. And then I've got some of this blue stripping from BCF on there, so the boat just slides on, and then we just strap it down. Let's do it. And some noises. This is the part you just got to line it up that it goes onto the rollers equally, otherwise it'll mess the whole system up. There she is, she's sitting. And then what I just grabbed the back to stop the boat from banging down onto the car. That's pretty much it, guys. There you go, she wants to start falling now, so I just put some pressure on it, just so that the winch doesn't clog up. And then, there you go, it's halfway on. Then we'll just push it on. Simple as that. Strap it down. Well, I'm a bit short for this. There you go. A bit short. Grab me a little step ladder, but yeah. And then let me get that on, and then I will actually whip you around the ute. So guys, we get a lot of questions in regards to, we were in South Australia, and then in the next video we were in Queensland. I'll give you a quick little rundown what happened. So Sue suffers from osteoarthritis, and in the cold, she really was struggling. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why we had to move up for the warmer weather sooner rather than later. I enjoyed my time working at the caravan park. It was really good in getting some experience in working in the caravan park. And then we get a lot of questions about we now got a tinny and we've got a Landcruiser 79 series. So I'm going to quickly give you a little rundown. The Ford Ranger was overweight when we bought the tinny, and we felt that throwing some more money at the Ford Ranger just wasn't the right thing to do. It's done 125,000 Ks, beautiful car, towed the caravan quite well, and then we decided we're going to look at some options. So there was 3 cars really that we had. We kind of cut down or narrowed it down to 200 series Landcruiser, 79 series Landcruiser, and 76 series Landcruiser. We actually went for the 76 series, and we actually ordered a brand new one from Toyota, but I couldn't test drive one and I couldn't see one. So a couple of weeks later, a couple arrived at the caravan park in the 76 series, and I asked him if I could have had a look. I didn't want to test drive it, but there was just not enough space. The reason why we ordered the 76 is that we didn't have to spend money on a canopy to get the tinny on top of the car, because I mean these cars are not cheap and our budget just didn't allow for it. So I started looking around for second-hand Land Cruisers, and I found this one in Adelaide, 20 minutes drive from where we were, in that price range with a lot of extras on it. The extras included ALB bull bar, had 2-inch lift, Old Man Emu 2-inch lift, GVM upgrade, heavy duty clutch, had the canopy on already, which was great. Not an expensive canopy, but it was enough to be able to put a tinny on, so we would have to work with that. All color coded as well. But I'm going to give you a quick whip around, and that's one of the main reason we decided on a new car. It wasn't anything else. It's just that we needed something that could take the weight and reliability. As you guys, if some of you know, that we're broken down in the Ford in the middle of nowhere, and we had to. It didn't turn out to be a big expense, or it did, but it is what it is, and that's the reason why we went for it. There's no other real reason. Reason why we didn't go for a 200 series is we actually like having space. Since we live in this full time, I know it's just the 2 of us. This is my area. Sue works during the day, she's in the caravan. I don't go in there, I can cook outside. I've got my stand-up fridge, which we'll show you around in a minute. And that was the reason. Everyone's got an opinion. That was ours. And yeah, we're enjoying it. Right, let's start. 2017 VDJ79 Landcruiser with 70,000 Ks on the clock when we bought it, just been serviced. Now up front had the ALB color-coded bull bar with the Light Force spotties on the front. We've installed the GME UHF radio. It came with the original GXL rims and tyres. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention this is the GXL version of the Landcruiser, so it's got electric windows. I believe the workmates don't have that. And we put 5 new rims and tyres on the car, brand newies, so we should be able to get 60,000 Ks out of those tyres, hopefully, if we look after them well. Changed the mirrors, we've got towing mirrors on here. We went with the OCAM with the OCAM 4x4 accessories. Nothing special, just basically they just pull out when you tow, push back when you tow, when you're not towing. Tinted windows came with the car, with a 2-inch lift, like I said, with a GVM upgrade. Canopy was empty, completely empty, which myself and Sue were pretty happy about, to be honest. So by no means is this a professional job. We did this in a caravan park and a little bit in the shed at the park, which I was happy that the managers let me use, just so that, because it was raining and cold. But yeah guys, we had the 65 litre Price Monkey fridge. Just keeps our drinks, cool drinks and bait. That opens and closes nicely, fits in nicely. Up here's our panel, got USBs, some switches, the iTech, the inverter switch, the Cimarron Pico screen. It's a bit flashy, it gives me everything I need to know. Coming across to the kitchen, got a 12-volt oven with a stainless steel dish in there. Oh, can't wait to show you the cooking we do in this. We've given it a test run, and oh, I tell you what, it makes lamb shanks. Ooh. Pull out kitchen. I need to sue you, but pull out, run an induction cooktop in here. I'll give you a little bit more about how and why we can do that, because we've got lithium. And then it's also got a pull out chopping sort of board here, but I've got to try and do this by myself. There you go, all hooks into place, and then it all goes back nicely. Let me see if I can do this. Bear with me. Folds away, and we've got some packing area up here, and to the right of that we decided to go with a Dun & Watson pull-out pantry. Now these come both sides. I think I paid $700 for this one, all aluminium laser cut, and we just stock some stuff if we want to go away without the van. We've got some food, lunches, and possibly if we catch some fish, we've got some flour, and we can cook that on an induction cooktop. We keep Sue's coffee machine, we just whip that out, put it over here. I've also run a little power point to the inverter so we can just plug in coffee machine and frother. And then next to that was a bit of a, didn't quite all work out, but actually we got a kitchen buddy where we got all our knives and forks and plates and that, and then the solar blanket just folds up in there. Guys, yeah, that's this side really. Try to keep it nice and clean, because this is where we sort of got some lights, anti-mozzie lights. You wouldn't be able to see that all that night during the day, but come around to the back, spare wheel, and then we got the wheelie bin buddy, whatever they call it. And then this side is just really storage. It's one of the reasons why we wanted the canopy, is because we needed the storage of the tinny and all our other bits and pieces, chainsaws and stuff. But I wanted to go the full Enerdrive system, but unfortunately I couldn't get stock at the time, and yes, I could have waited, but we just didn't have the time. So we split it. So we got Enerdrive, and then we got Arctic World 2120 lithium batteries. That's the reason why we can run the induction cooktop, because they've got a hard withdrawal current on the lithiums. Yeah, and the Arctic 2000 watt inverter, which then we run. This is my little camera charging. I leave here so I can charge my GoPros and my drone stuff. And yeah, basically, that's the solar coming in. There's the blanket. We've got a blanket because of the tinny. Can't have a fixed solar panel on the top. So we went with the 40 amp DC-DC Enerdrive, 40 amp AC, all running into the Cimarron shunt. And then we've got an ALB compressor, which I've run around, and I've installed this reel, which I'll get a lot of comments about on the road. It's just from Bunnings, and 9 meters long, so I don't have to worry about it lying all over the car and all that. It would have been nice to have some drawers in here, but we had to watch our weight. I'd love to have some toolboxes down here just to finish this all off, but oh well, you got to stop somewhere. It's comfortable as it is. And then just inside, upgraded the head unit, and yes, 1980 style aircon, but funny enough, myself and Sue actually know how to use that, not giving our age away. And then Sue put in a center console for us, so the car's pretty dirty. We do live in it full time, it needs a clean. We'll clean it at the next little town that we're at. But guys, that's pretty much it. Looks the goods, but mainly it does what we need it to do, and that's to tow and get us around Australia comfortable, and not very comfortable, but yeah, with enough power and reliability. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I've got to fold down the trailer, loosen all the bolts and nuts on it. 2 spanners get used for it, 19 and a 17. The only 19 is this pin bolt through the axle. Got an impact driver with two size sockets on it and 2 spanners, and I'm going to whip this apart and get this all packed away so I can start cleaning up and then concentrating on cooking us a beautiful dinner tonight. Well, all the chores have been done. The trailer's all packed up. Got the cob going. I'm going to chuck a piece of pork, roll a piece of pork on there for dinner tonight. And Sue's wrapping up work. And also got the fire cranking. I'm going to throw the potatoes and veggies on that, but first it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. Cheers. Oh yes. Friday night with the beers, it just sort of goes together, doesn't it? Sue, you done with work or what?
It's the weekend, baby.
It's the weekend, so it's the last night here. I went and nipped up some more wood up at the place where you can get firewood. I think we got enough for tonight. And so what we're thinking, now you're not allowed to fly drones apparently in this park. So I'm going to go outside the park and pop the drone up when that sunset's just setting and see if I can get some footage from above just to show you this, how good the spot is. I mean, we got the drone up when I was out on the boat, but I want to try and see if I can get a sunset. Oh, Sue's having a sneaky sip of my beer. Don't do that, dear.
Thirsty work, lad.
Pour your wine in a minute.
Thirsty
But
work.
let's get this pork on and let's see if we can get this drone up and see if we can get a different angle of this caravan park for you.
20-some years, ain't got much to show. Spend most of my matches back against the ropes. There's a crowd looking on, what do you wanna see? Been throwing fights my whole life for the right fee. I need to win one, get me back on my feet. A strong footing to give my punches some heat. Instead of all this shadow boxing. Nothing comes easy, and if it does, it comes cheap. Like a bottom shelf bourbon, all the lies that I tell through my teeth. There's a fire in my eyes and I wanna watch.
Perfect Friday night.
Couple of cans. Look, the drone footage wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't great, but the colour in the sky's there. Not sure, but just got the bit of the wobbles, but we got the pork on. Crackling's getting crackled, I should say.
Very good.
Yeah, the weight's a bit out, but that's okay. We'll let that go for at least another hour. And we've got to get the potatoes on there and sit back with a couple more cans. Cheers. Last night here. I'm pretty excited about tomorrow, but I'm also sad of leaving. But yeah, let's get those potatoes on, I think, before we lose fire. Hey, what's going on in here?
The pork.
Oh, look at how good the pork came out on the cob.
Rocket and feta over here.
Have a little taste.
Bit of rocket and feta.
It's got that smoky flavour, That's why we love it.
Salad for Sue. Sick bulldog.
Sue reckons the dog's sick. I don't know. What do we got? Potatoes off the fire.
Crispy baked potatoes. Beautiful.
Look at that. And I reckon dinner, early bed, because tomorrow's travel day. Huh? Don't say where we're going, it's a secret.